Today we go over more camera options that I missed on the last episode, and I'll tell you exactly what you can do with them. Hello, I'm Juan Navedo, and on the last episode we went through some cameras that you can use for vlogging and videography. Literally, at the end of me filming that episode, I ran into more cameras online that were under $1,000. It seems that the market is teeming with vloggers and videographers when it comes to using these low-end 4K cameras. Anyway, let's get to it. By the way, if you haven't seen the last episode with all the cameras that I listed, the link is in the description, so go check that out. Let's just jump right back into it. First, from Nikon. Yes, them again, Nikon. Me and Nikon aren't exactly friends, you know. I'm not a fan of those cameras. I'm a Canon guy. The Nikon Coolpix B700 offers UHD recording. Yes, that's 3840 by 2160. I hope you guys remember. It's just a fancy term for not real 4K. With that said, you can't really beat the price if all you want to do is just talk to your audience on YouTube. Just make sure with these lower end cameras, you expose yourself well enough. And I'm talking about lighting, you pervert. You're gonna want to do that because one of the trade-offs for these lower end cameras is the inability to record in low light. That's a bummer, but you get what you pay for. Moving right along to the Pentax K70. There really isn't much to say about this camera because it does the exact same thing as a Nikon B700. On to Panasonic. Now the price skyrockets here a bit in comparison to the Nikon B700 and the Pentax K70. However, you are getting cooler tech. The Panasonic Lumix DMC LX10K gives you the same resolution, but it also gives you awesome autofocus features as well as stabilization features for video. That's where your money's going. Its older brother, the DMC LX100K, is the same price as well as the same tech. Honestly, I can't justify its creation because it's pretty much the same camera. Minute differences might as well be no differences at all in my opinion. Well, look who's joined the party. It's the Fujifilm XT20. Now, Fujifilm has been a long-lasting product and has been industry standard for many years for studio photographers. So imagine my surprise when they also hit the 4K market. Keep in mind, Fujifilm, huge with photographers. I know what they can do for photos, but I have absolutely no knowledge of what they can do in this whole 4K market thing. But at $899, that is an expensive inquiry if you're interested at all. That is an expensive camera. Now you're probably noticing that Canon has not been in any of the lists in this or the last episode. Canon does not want to touch the 4K market with their point and shoot cameras. That's very important for them. I don't know why, because it's a huge market. It's kind of smart on the business end, but at the same time, it's a big market and they're missing out on it. But I get it because they don't want to take away from their camcorder lineup. I personally am not a fan of camcorders. They are, as Alton Brown would put it, unitaskers. They can only do one thing, and that's video. Often the lenses are abysmal and you can't really do anything about them because they're not interchangeable. So you're stuck with the lens of a camcorder, which is why I'm not suggesting, and I personally stay away from the camcorder route. Allow me to get serious for a minute here. Now let's say you got your hands on one of the cameras that I listed here in this episode or the last. And keep in mind, these are starter cameras. You're gonna want to start out small, and honestly you can't get any smaller in terms of production than a YouTube video, making a video for YouTube. Now this video can be of you, your friends, just giving your opinion on life, television shows, products, the list goes on. All of the cameras that I have listed on this episode and on the last episode, with the exception of the Sony Alpha A6300 and the Panasonic GH5, are made for that kind of production. If that is all you're wanting to do, talking to your audience, you, your friends, giving your opinions or whatever, then all those cameras that I have listed will serve you well in the long run and are well worth the money. Here comes the fun part. If you are looking to get more serious with your production, you have got to step up your game. When you step into that world, naturally the desire to want a better image from your camera is going to sink in. In turn, that means you're gonna need a better camera, which means you're gonna need more money. There is just no way around that. Serious moolah. What will you be looking for then in a higher quality camera? Quick list: low light performance. So now you're looking for a camera that has great ISO. High dynamic range for those details in the highlights and shadows. Can it shoot log footage? That's very important. 8-bit 420 or 10-bit 422. It all depends on what you need. Personally, I like 10-bit-422, but I'm a cinematographer. A lot will depend on what it is that you're shooting. Do you just want to work on personal projects, or do you want to go the freelance route and take on clients? Clients often demand fast turnaround times, so you might want to stick to a DSLR that does 8-bit 420 recording. Personally, I do not like that. I think it stifles creation. You don't have that extra data in case you want to deeply grade something. Once you make that decision to go beyond shooting for YouTube, don't be afraid. Yes, there are a lot of decisions to make when you make that leap, but that's what this show is for, to help and guide you along the way, pick the right cameras and all that. In the future, I am planning to release more camera options, but this time it's the cameras that you really need with the settings that you really need for cinematography. If you haven't already, go on to my Twitter. There I will post a poll on the next episode, what it should be. You guys pick the topic, you know the deal. If you like this video and the last one, give them a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow. And speaking of grow, the Amazon $100 gift card is still up for grabs and will be given away after 1,000 subscribers has been reached. The winner will literally be the 1,000th subscriber. I got that right, not like last time. That's how you get the card, folks. Be the 1,000th subscriber. I nailed it. I am competing with the lawnmowers out in my apartment complex. It's insane. Remember, by helping this channel grow with subscribers and spreading the word, you are increasing the opportunity for me to do more giveaways, whether in gift card format or products, actual products. Getting different segments on this channel is an end goal for me. I'm really looking forward to doing some sort of unboxing or product review of all things filmmaking on this channel. That would be cool. Just a lot of fun stuff I'm hoping to get started on here, but it can only be done with your help. So spread the love, hit the likes, give the thumbs up, and thank you for watching.